Hello, my dear, and welcome back to this timeless reading. If you're recognizing my clothes, it's because I'm doing two readings today. I'm recording two at the same time. You will probably not see them at the same day, but I just felt really called to do another one today. What are we talking about? Burning bowl ritual. Something is asking to be released. I have a burning ritual meditation, or where you can visualize the release of something. I'm going to put that down there, but we're going to look into it. What is being asked to be released? What do we need to speak on today? What is being asked? Oh, that came out super fast. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, that's an interesting one to be coming out. The Nine of Pentacles is about achieving material bliss, reaching all your goals, and now enjoying the fruits of your labor. And in this depiction, she looks really like, I want to say highborn, but do you know what I mean? Like, looks very fancy. And maybe there is something there in regards to the fruits of your labor. But we're going to look into this because it's such a general, or can go in so many ways. But we're going to go deeper. Okay. Why is the 9 here? The 9 of Pentacles. Oh, did someone turn around there? No. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? The Star in reverse and the Death card. Maybe actually the other message where I'm wearing the same top. Maybe that's also for you, because it was about the Star in reverse. About something like, I think you feel like you don't deserve it. You might have gotten to a place now where you are allowing, or you're starting to receive the fruits of your labors. You're starting to be able to enjoy what you've built and to get, receive back all you put out there. But you don't feel like you are worthy of it or you deserve it. There is death is coming up. There is a new way of looking at this in the horizon that you still cannot quite see, because there's this ending in the now that feels so intense. What is the Death card about? Why is the Death card here? The King of Staffs in reverse. This is the old version of you. The old version of you that didn't believe that you can stand in your power, that you can be courageous, that you can be self-assured. What I'm hearing here is as well, there might have been this belief that you held about how being self-assured of your talents is a bad thing. It's like being proud is bad. And this judgment of any sort of non-extremely humble thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it's not even the mentality, it's the way you communicate, people thinking that you believe yourself to be better than others. And there is social scripts that if you say certain things, people do believe that that's what you're implying, and vice versa, and it can be very stressful. But what I'm seeing here is you just not like, this old version of you didn't believe that you could do that it was okay, that you were okay to shine, that it was okay for you to actually enjoy what you've built and to say, yeah, you know what, fuck yeah, I am amazing, and I did this all by myself, and I should be allowed to appreciate what I did and to stand here and say, yeah, this is cool. And if people think it's cool, it doesn't make me better or worse than anyone else. But I am proud of myself. I am proud of what I've built. And you can say that. To be to have proud about what you've done does not equate to you thinking other people are less than you. This is just the social implication that makes no absolute sense. Okay. But what else do we need to know? These ones. What else is this burning about? What do we need to release? Mr. Chunky. He's sitting right here, but he's just off screen. The Hanged Man. A sacrifice. A sacrifice. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable having to give up this version of yourself, or sacrificing what people think of you, or sacrificing, it's very specific, this version of you, this version that people perceive of you. The Hanged Man, look, he's doing it himself, no problems. He's like, I am ready to release. I am ready to give up what I need to give up, recognizing that this is a very tough call and it is not an easy choice, but you are ready for it, and you are ready to release it. You are ready to reconnect with yourself. What was blocking? What was... No, that's not the question. What is this Hanged Man? No, what is this Hanged Man about? I'm just going to say that, and the card will give us more. What is this Hanged Man about? The Three of Wands, expansion. It's about you growing, about you changing. You see that you have to sacrifice a lot of things. You'll have to accept things you might not want to accept. You might have to live with outcomes you didn't want. But this is all in the effort for you to grow. So this releasing is in the effort for you to grow. And the growth is, again, recognizing the growth in the first place. Recognizing what you've already accomplished in the first place. That is where your energy is all about. We're gonna get some of these, actually. What to turn around? Trust your memory. Trust your memory. Now that's a very specific... Wow, that is super specific. I got these out, and look, trust and memory. And I write it as trust your memory, and then I turn it around. And what is on this side? Victory. Trust your memory and you will be victorious. It is a very particular message that some of you might need to hear. We have the trust and the memory, the fire. Again, the belief in self, and like just trusting. Allowing yourself to just erupt in a way. Be conscious of your eruption. Do not hurt anyone. But trust that it is coming from a place of knowledge, or it is coming from a place that meant a lot to you at some point. You're being asked to go into those memories, trust those memories, and if those memories, some are good and some are bad, trust what's coming up. Trust what's coming up, and trust that that your memory is serving you well, and that your trust is serving you well. And that if you are feeling called to this release, if you're feeling this blockage of allowing yourself to enjoy the fruits of your labor, making a conscious choice to sit down, write down what you want to release, and potentially doing a visualization or even a physical burning could be super helpful for you. But this is going to be independently for anyone. Can we have some good stuff that comes out of this burning? What happens once this burning is done, this release? The Page of Pentacles. Look at this. This page, he reminds me a bit of the Four of Pentacles, actually. It was like, like all scrunched together, and they're like holding on to this piece of gold that they've established. And here the page, he's also holding on to the material, and he's very focused on it. But his efforts are quite slow. His efforts are the slowest out of all the knights, out of all the pages. Because he's still a bit young and a bit unsure about what he's doing. I think this is the new, you're going from this dichotomy of, through accepting what you've achieved, and not from a place of hierarchy or good or bad, but from a place of looking at yourself and saying, I did that, and this is something I can be proud of, and I should be allowed to be proud of this and shine as bright as I need to. Comes then a version of you that may be a little unsure, a little like scared, but it is not less than this version. It has incorporated the version of you that allows yourself to enjoy. And what I'm hearing as well is, if people see you, if you're starting a new thing and people are seeing you in any sort of way, the Hanged Man knows that this is a sacrifice that needs to be made. People may talk, who cares? You're growing. You're growing, you're shining. Some advice. Oh, another knight coming out. Oh, you're joking. Look at this. This will be fast in the sense that the material is the slowest thing to manifest. But we had the page come out, and what comes out next? The knight. The next one in the deck. In a different deck, but the next one. So we have you going from this, starting off in the material, starting off to becoming this version of yourself that is starting anew in a way, even though you've already accomplished so much. But then you get straight into it and you move straight on to becoming the knight, to becoming someone who is working hard on establishing themselves. And what I'm seeing from the positioning of the cards and how everything's coming together, from you getting to this place of standing in your own light. This is so nice. Can we have some more advice for this one? And I think I'm gonna have to go, my dearest. The mosquitoes are coming out. I think I was bitten on my head. Dream journal. Are you sleeping? You might be. It might be good for you to look into your dreams right now, and to, if things are coming up, write them down. To have a journal right next to your bed is helpful if you're into journaling dreams, because then you can just pick it up and write it down as soon as you wake up before doing anything else. Just write down whatever you have in your mind that is attached to the dream. And if not, if certain parts of your dreams or certain dreams are just staying with you and you carry them on and you remember them, ask yourself why. Maybe there is a message there. Maybe there's a message there, and what I'm hearing is also that there's reassurance there. Through your dreams, you are being reassured that you're doing the right choice, and that this horizon, the sun on the horizon of the new beginning, of the death card, it is closer than you imagine, because you are consciously working towards it, very consciously. Rest. Another sleep card. I was wondering if I should pick another card from this deck, and I feel like it's the same energy. Rest. Allow your body to take the time it needs to do the work it's got to do. So the advice for this reading, my dearest, there is something you might need to release. There's something that you might need to sacrifice, but you are aware of this. And trust your memories and trust yourself very much. Trust yourself that this new version of you is allowed to exist. And the only reason that it can exist is because you've already achieved so much, because you've already gotten to a place where this new version is the fruits of your labors. It is an outcome to the efforts you put in the first place. And that is it, my dearest. Thank you so much. If you're interested in personal readings, my information is down there. I do questions, I do whatever you want. Just let me know, and I will go, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.